Hey, welcome back, Camp Tree. Another BO10, this time with ChilllyDilly, episode 11. We took a little bit of break off these BO10s, because we did all 10, and then, we took like a month off or so, we'll probably do the same thing, just do 10 at a time, take like a little break. Other than that, we got more rank series and stuff like that coming, and Pokemon pack openings and stuff like that, but this one's a BO10 with ChilllyDilly. It was a lot of fun, man. I had so much fun. We had a great time talking, and ChilllyDilly's just a good guy in general. Hope you guys enjoyed too, and I'll talk to you after. What's up, man?
Hi. How are you?
How's it going, ChilllyDilly?
I'm good, bro. Super excited to be talking with you for the first time, bro.
Okay.
Other than lurking in your chat.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget about that, actually. So, with a little over 300 hours in DBFZ,
Yeah.
have you played any other fighting games before this one? Or is this actually your first fighting game?
No. Let's see. I started out with, like, Tekken when I was, like...
Which Tekken?
Tekken and Mortal... Oh, like, Tekken 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Tekken 3 on the PlayStation 2. And, Nice! Oh my god, you got the happy birthday! But then I went to Mortal Kombat, obviously. I was a big Mortal Kombat fan. And then I played all the Naruto games. I was pretty serious in that Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Is there actually a fighting scene for that? Like an FGC fighting scene for
Oh god, yeah.
games?
There was for like a little bit, bro. And then they were like, oh, this game really isn't that scaled, so...
Oh, okay. So it was like
they really couldn't make it. Yeah, they couldn't actually make it a full... Like, they couldn't make it like this. But this is honestly the most time I've spent in a fighting game.
How often do you think you play in a week?
I'd say for sure at least like 20 plus hours.
That's about right. That's pretty
That's
good.
on like, that's on like a normal week. If I'm like really feeling it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll play this game all day if I have the opportunity.
Well,
it's
luckily
not good for my sanity.
Your Steam says you play about an average about 20 a week.
Really?
That's not too bad, yeah. So that was a pretty good guess. 20 a week's not bad at all.
Damn, I didn't even know that. That was a good guess.
That was a good guess. Are you new to the PC?
Yeah, because I started out on Xbox.
Okay.
I played Xbox on Season 1, and I played it till... I kind of dropped it after Season 2. Like, Season 2 just wasn't... I think I was doing, like, a lot more stuff in life, and I just kind of dropped it for a little bit.
Okay. So you played... So you have more hours than 300?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would say that I probably have, like, 800 total.
Oh, okay. Because I seen 300 and I was like, you just seem a little bit too good for 300. Like, I was like, that's kind of either, like, really good. You just have, like, it's like a talent.
No, I'm not. I'm not good
at
picking up stuff like that. Like, I'm always been, like, naturally okay at video games.
Right.
Just because I play them so much, and especially fighting games, because I've always been, like, super competitive with them. I've always wanted to play the online and fighting games. Because, like, even if I played with my friends, like, they were always ass. So, they never took it serious like me. The only person who'd ever, like, really give me a good little fight is my friend Austin, but he would quit playing the game and then just never play it again, so he'd be bad.
Oh, I got it.
No, I enjoy, like, I don't know, man. Fighting games have been a part of my life forever. Like, forever.
See, I started in Tekken 3 too, so that's good to know.
I played most of the Tekkens for even the tag tournament.
Yeah.
That was, like, one of my favorites, honestly.
Well, Tekken Tag 3, I got, that's like where I learned, and then where I really started getting good was Tekken Tag 2 and Tekken Revolution.
Hey, Tekken Revolution was awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I hated it whenever they got rid of it, man. I was pissed. I was real pissed. Like, me and my buddy had, like, so many little tokens to play, and they basically all went to waste. We bought a bunch, gifted each other a bunch.
Damn, that's rough, bro.
Alright, so at the beginning of your YouTube content, you did a video for 1500 milligram THC edible challenge. What did you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about that? Did you regret doing that video afterwards?
No.
No, you didn't regret it?
It was the other one that I regret doing.
Which one?
The 2500.
Oh, it was the 2500 you regretted?
Bro, that was rough. Like, I'm not playing, man. That was rough on my body. I think it was mostly because it was all candy.
Oh, yeah.
That it, like, really fucked with my stomach. But the 1500, I was big chilling. I'm serious, man. Like, I had a great time.
Nice.
But going above that, it's just going to be so much more dangerous, and I'm not really excited for it. But
Well, your tolerance
for the
might be a little
content.
better since then. I mean, and plus you could always boost your tolerance a little bit. Like,
Yeah, that's what I've been kind of trying to do before the 3500.
instead of, like,
Because
you know,
it's
going
coming.
into it, like, drooling on yourself.
Yeah, no, it's coming. So I want to do it the best way I possibly can. I have to eat all these Delta 8 gummies that I was given because I was an idiot and asked for a light goal for it. I'm like really bad about doing that.
Yeah. Damn it. So again, going through your Twitter and such, I seen on June 30th of 2020 that
Yeah.
Doya rated you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That was pretty cool. How was that?
Yes. It was actually really early into my streaming career.
Yeah,
And,
very.
um,
I don't think I even knew you yet. I don't think. Could I?
No, I started streaming like mid-coronavirus shutdown. Like, we got all this money and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy a PC. Like, I want to stream. This is what I want to do.
May 3rd is whenever you return. Like, yeah,
Really? May 3rd?
May 3rd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what
Huh.
a future into there. I was gonna ask you if that's why you returned. I was pretty sure because I seen that your
Yeah.
returning stream was also a World of Warcraft stream, and that's
Yeah,
when
I
I was
think I
gonna
was
ask
doing, like, old raids.
you why did you stop streaming that content? And then we were talking about it earlier.
Well, look, so I did so much, like, whenever I was like, okay, I want to stream, like, I did all this research on it, and I was like, okay, well, what is my, like, probability of this happening? You know what I mean? And so I'm watching, like, all this content and seeing, like, what these big streamers are already saying, and, you know, they'll give you the bullshit of, oh, work hard and all this stuff that I really don't think is true, but pretty much the real people will be like, you can't make it really on Twitch just by streaming. And so first they're like, find your niche. And I was like, okay. I really sat down and thought about it, bro. Like, I know it's hard to believe, but I really took some thought,
Right.
used what little brain power I had. And I was like, okay, I need to find my niche. I know I love fighting games. I know I love Dragon Ball Fighters. I've been playing it since it came out. Like, I'll stream that.
Right.
And so I started streaming that because I thought that I was okay. And it's what got the most, pretty much the most, like, traction. And then, like, literally, yeah, like, a month later, Doya raided me.
Right. I mean, that's pretty
With,
big.
like, 1,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
Oh, bro, it
When I
was,
saw that, I was
bro,
like,
it
holy
was
shit.
so stressful. It was so stressful. Like, I was, like, geeking out because, like, first of all, I love Doya.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's an awesome ass guy, and I like fangirled. But also, I had now had 1,000 people just sitting there watching me,
Right?
being like, "What's he gonna do?" And I'm like, "Oh god." And I kept some of the people that came from there.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like with any raid, I mean, you know, like, people
Yeah.
will leave because they kind of have to probably.
Yeah, yeah.
And I kept some people, and some of the people still come back.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
And then it is, and I was so happy, man. It really made me feel like, okay, like, maybe I should do this. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Gave you a little
Like,
bit
it gave
of
me like
inspiration.
it gave me a little bit of inspiration, pretty much. And then he did it again.
Oh, yeah? Holy shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did it twice. I forget when the last time was. I would say it was probably like 2 months after that, or like a month maybe.
Nice.
And he did it again. But here's the thing, bro. Right? Like, how are you gonna raid me 2 times? Like, even talk to me a little bit. Like,
yeah?
you ain't even trying to fight, bro. Like, he literally wasn't even trying to run some matches. I was like, I guess my
not.
subscriber count just isn't that high.
No, he's like, oh, you can get my raid, but not these hands.
Yeah, no, like, for sure. I mean, what would he gain from that? You know what I mean?
Right.
What would he gain from fighting me? Like, literally nothing. Like, maybe to just shit on me a little bit. Oh, is this death?
Almost.
Oh. Serious mode. Oh, fuck. Now you've gone and done it.
Oh. Alright, so January 12th, 2008 was your second stream on Twitch, right? And I was like, wow, he's really been streaming this long? Like, I didn't know you've been streaming. Like, whenever I met you, I thought you were pretty close to the beginning of your career.
Yeah.
And then, and then pretty much, I was like, oh shit, it's been that long. And then your second stream, January 12th, 2018, that lasted until March 1st, 2018. How come you stopped? Like, a lot. Pretty much just, like, fell off. Was it...
So, whenever I first started streaming, which was like, in 2018.
Yeah.
So, I was living with my parents at the time. And, my mom... 20? About to be 21. And, yeah, I was 20, about to be 21.
Nice.
No, or I was 21. Anyway, so I was living with my parents, and my mom had this, like, Mac, like, just a Mac desktop, right? And, I had a console, and I was like, man, I really want to stream. So I bought an Elgato capture card
Right.
to put to the terrible Mac with my Xbox. And, so I bought a gaming chair, the gaming chair that you've seen, the one that you called the cat ears.
The kitty cat one.
Yeah, that's like, that was when it first came to life, was there. And so I did the whole streaming thing, was streaming like Call of Duty, and just streaming it from my Xbox. And I mean, honestly, bro, like, it wasn't going that bad per se. Like, Twitch was definitely a lot different then. I think we can all agree. It was actually a little bit easier to get discovered because I did have a lot more people watch me, surprisingly. Oh, yeah. And anyway, so that's when I was working at this job, and I met my now girlfriend, and I mean, I think you know how that goes. I just spent more time with her. I ended up getting this summer job where, like, it took all my time. And when me and her moved in together, I didn't have a PC, so I couldn't stream. Right. So, literally not until this year, or sorry, last year, because I guess it's 2021. Right. But not until last year, I didn't have a PC. I just had an Xbox and never really thought about it after that. And just like randomly, I was like, man, I miss doing that. Like, I loved it. And then I never did YouTube back then. And now that I've done it, like, I would have rather much been doing that all along.
Yeah, YouTube is nice. I mean, I'm just starting to get used to it myself, but I mean, with your content, I think it's pretty cool. It works out really well.
I mean, I love doing the content that I do. It's relatively easy.
Right.
All I gotta do is just add some cool editing, make it look good, and I enjoy doing it. I really hated it when I first started.
And you only get better as you go, too. You know what I mean? Like, you learn more,
bro.
you get better.
And I mean, I've had a lot of fun with it, for sure. Is that enough? Is this enough?
Nope.
No.
Oh, that is. That is.
That's crazy that you knew that I was streaming in fucking 2018, bro. Honestly. I have, like, you can go back and watch, like, I have, like, 4 clips. It was back when, like, PUBG was a big thing. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I was playing PUBG.
What about Mixer? On May 26th, 2020, you tried Mixer for the first time. How was that? Did you get anybody over there at all whatsoever?
Bro, you're really out here doing some research on me, aren't you?
Right?
Oh my god. No, Mixer, so you know Kagekame.
Yeah.
So me and him know each other in real life, right?
Yeah.
And we both were working at the same job this summer, hence why, like, me and him were so tight. And
So wait, are you at, like, the server and then, like, he's like the cookie?
He was the cook, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And ooh, nice 2H. Anyway, he was all like, yeah, man, maybe try streaming on Mixer. I'm gonna try streaming on every platform because that's when he started streaming.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. and I just didn't really fuck with it, honestly. Like, I had gotten some people, it was a lot easier, but nah, I just like Twitch. I like the people that I have over at Twitch and YouTube more.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And honestly, like, I just keep coming back to Twitch. I just kind of gave up on Mixer. I think I streamed like 2 times.
I downloaded it once, but that was about it. Like, that's about as far as it went. As I downloaded it, and that's about all.
Right.
I just wanted to see, like, I did the same thing with YouTube. Like, I came on YouTube just to see who was streaming Dragon Ball Live, and you know what I mean? Nobody. Nobody.
Yeah, no, nobody on Mixer like is streaming Dragon Ball, and I think that was a big reason also why I kind of quit. Like, I was like, okay, well, this is the game I'm trying to play.
I mean, even YouTube really does not have that much going on for the live. I mean, it's hard to be. I mean, there's a lot more people I think on YouTube viewing live, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think that it's harder for normal people. Like, I have no idea where to go. If it didn't show up in my live feed, random people that are live, I wouldn't know where to go to find live people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they really don't cater to live content.
And they should.
They really don't.
With their
They
size.
really should.
100%. I would. This doesn't hit sometimes, so fuck that.
Yeah, I'd rather get the level 3 one.
What about streaming on YouTube? Do you get pretty good numbers for that?
Yeah, and, like, whereas on Twitch, like, I'll maybe get, like, I don't know, it obviously varies on day and
Right.
what game I'm playing, because, I'll switch games like it's nothing, but, I'll consistently get anywhere from, like, 3 to 6, and then, with the help of, like, your raids, it goes up, obviously.
Yeah.
With on YouTube, it's a flat, generally, especially now, it's, like, at least 10 people when I first start. Like,
Nice.
5 minutes in, and there's already, like, 10 people popping up. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then I'm like, obviously, I'm like, oh, well, you guys should come to Twitch where I actually stream. And a lot of them are like, well, we just don't have Twitch. And I'm
Right.
like, how do you not have Twitch, first of all?
You do both? Or you just stick to one?
I generally just stick with Twitch. I stream on YouTube sometimes. Like, it'll be like a short 30-minute stream of me just, like, smoking, chilling, maybe watching a video or something with those people. And, I mean, I enjoy doing that with them, honestly.
Right. Like almost
Whereas
like a pre-game kind of thing going on with them?
Yeah. And then I'll be like, I might go to Twitch after and be like, all right, guys, I'm going over there. So it just depends, really. Honestly, at this point, ooh, nice raw level 3. Holy shit.
It was actually supposed to be a special level 1, like the Hellstone grenade kind of looking one, and then you crossed me. Or didn't cross me yet.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, I would probably prosper more in YouTube. I just don't know if people would want to be watching, like, games.
I mean, it pretty much depends. I mean, a lot of times they might just want to hang out and chill with you.
Yeah, for sure. Which I enjoy that as well, honestly. As long as I have people to talk to and stream, like, I can definitely sit there and talk. But, it's especially rough when you have people that just aren't talking.
Well, most of the time people were just listening, which means you
Yeah.
just have like a kind of like a soapbox, just kind of like hang out and just talk,
Yeah.
which is good.
And I'm not always the most talkative person. I'll be honest, like, I'm generally the kind of person, if you give me a topic, like a topic that I like,
Okay.
like, I could sit there and talk about it all day, but half the time
Well, I can tell
forget
you,
that
it's a
I'm
skill,
streaming.
man. It's definitely a skill. Like,
Yeah, it's something I'm trying to learn.
what really helped me out in the earlier days is listening to my VODs and then hearing what my viewers heard. So then,
Yeah.
like, eventually I'm like, okay, this is what my people hear. Like, I gotta step it up. If I don't even like to listen these big gaps and stuff like that, why would they want to? That's kind of how I
Right.
worked it out. But there's still
No, and
fucking
that's-
times that I don't
Yeah.
talk and I get spoiled.
It's hard, man. It can be really hard sometimes, especially if you're, like, high as fuck.
Yeah.
You'll just be sitting there, like, almost thinking you're talking. Like, I swear I talked. Oof.
Pink. Damn. Alright, so you got a new dog on August 3rd, though? I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of people might know this that know you, you know what I mean? But, I don't
Yeah.
think this would be something that normal people would know, other than,
Yeah.
what's the dog's name?
Yeah, we got, our dog's name is Scully. She's deaf.
She's deaf.
Yeah. Yes. She's an amazing dog. I really can't complain. Yeah. You can definitely hear her sometimes in streams or videos. I showed her a lot more when I first got her. I still show her every now and again in the videos.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like she's a part of the family, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And people love dogs.
Oh, yeah. Damn. What kind of dog is it?
She is a Merle Border Collie. So, I didn't know this. So, for anybody watching, if you ever get a dog that's Merle and it's like a Border Collie, they're very likely to be deaf.
Oh, that's actually a common genetic thing?
Yes, with like Great Danes, Pit Bulls, if you get like a pretty much all-white dog or a white dog with blue eyes, they have a very high chance of being deaf.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did not know that either, bud. Whenever we first got her, we drove pretty far to get her, and we were bringing her back, and my girlfriend was like, we were trying to figure out her name, and she kept calling her all these names, and like hoping she would respond to something. And
like,
she
man,
just
she don't
wasn't
like any of these
responding
names.
Yeah, and she was like, I think there's something wrong with her, and I was like, what do you mean? And like for a couple days, we were pretty skeptical about her, and we took her to the vet for like one of her first shots.
Right.
And the vet was like, yeah, I think your dog is deaf. They were like, we have no actual way to tell. I guess you can tell, but it's like probably an expensive test. But I can reassure you that she is.
I mean, what do you do from there, though? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm sure having, you know, at first, like, of course, now you've warmed up to the dog. Like, the dog's part of the family.
Right.
But, like, at first you would kind of think, fuck. Or nah?
At first I was a little
was it a puppy or how old was it?
Oh, yeah, she was a puppy.
Oh,
like,
okay,
she's
yeah.
just around, like 7 months.
That sucks. I mean, not that sucks, but I mean, because you would be instantly attached. Because a little adorable puppy and all, you know what I mean? All puppies look adorable.
She was born deaf. I mean,
they don't know what
there's really
they're
not
missing,
much I can do about it.
At least it wasn't something that happened eventually.
If you like read about it, like I ironically read this like thread on Facebook yesterday talking about these deaf dogs, and some people were like, "Oh, it's worth it. It's a little bit much work," but I don't think it's really that much more work.
No.
Like maybe I just don't realize it. The biggest downfalls though are the fact that like she always has to be on a leash. Like if we go anywhere, like she has to be on a leash, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because she can't hear us. So like, if it's not fenced in, like there's no way she can go by herself.
I mean, you can always maybe like try to train, as in like stomp on the floor twice before, like you pull on the leash.
Yeah. I just use hand signals with her. She's very good at reading the hand signals, to be honest. Like, she caught on to that shit so quick. But also keep in mind, like, we got pretty lucky because Merle Border Collies are, like, the #1 smartest dog in all breeds. And, we got pretty lucky that she's just, like, smart. Like, she is not dumb. Like, she can figure out, for the most part, what we're trying to do.
Right.
So, I think I got really lucky, honestly, with that. And she's a girl, so she's not really, like...
And plus, being born that way is one thing, you know what I mean? You don't really know.
Yeah, so she has no idea, like, you know what I mean? She doesn't even know, like, people... Oof! She doesn't even know people can hear, bro. Like, she thinks we're all deaf.
Exactly. So she probably doesn't bark often either. Or she...
Depends. Maybe? She's still a dog, like,
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, especially where we live in apartments, like, she's a little territorial over her space, so she'll go out there and bark.
What does a deaf dog bark sound like?
It sounds... Depends, because her growls sound different. She makes, like, little weird noises. I don't really know how to describe it. Like, she can't hear the pitch of her bark, so her barks are pretty high-pitched.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of huffing. She's like, oh, 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 oh. Like, she has no idea what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah. I mean, other than her own vibration.
Yeah, and I do think that she can feel the like stomps on the ground sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, it has to be all vibration. Oh, nice.
But I also think like she can still hear some things. Like I don't think she's like completely deaf. Like she can't hear us talk to her or yell. That's for sure. But I think she can hear like certain like
frequencies,
pitches and tones.
It might just be certain parts that are dead. You ever tried dog
Yeah,
whistle or
like-
anything?
Oh yeah, they have this thing. This is how I knew 100% that she was deaf. They have this thing called a pet corrector, and it's like a really loud, like high-pitched horn
Yeah.
that like is pretty much like, oh nice, is like torture for dogs, I guess, really, because they freak out when they hear it.
Right.
And I know somebody is probably gonna end up being like, what a terrible person, but like I did it like right behind her, bro.
Yeah.
Like right behind her ear. I was like, we're gonna find out right now. And nice. And no, did not even phase her. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, she's deaf.
Oh, misjudged. Woo.
Ooh, nice. But like I said, having her is really not any harder than having a regular hearing dog.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's almost better.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, there's little dumb noises that the dog, like a normal ass dog, will just bark to for no reason. You know what I mean? A creak in the floor when
Yeah.
you're trying to sneak.
Yeah, and she doesn't like really bark at much. She barks at like other dogs when she
Right.
sees them, but I think she's just scared because like she can't hear.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Like, yeah, like all she does is go off of like body language and shit. So
Oh, I'm sure even like when she's sleeping, like the vibrations that she can probably pick up.
no, she is the heaviest sleeper ever.
Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. Debunked my
She-
whole thing right away.
Bro,
Damn dog.
I'm sorry, bro. She
Fucking
like
dog.
it doesn't take like a lot to wake her up, but like we have to touch her or something, and like you can really scare the fuck out of them doing that. Like she still gets scared all the time whenever
Yeah.
I wake her up. Like you have to be really patient about it. I'd say that's probably the biggest thing. 'Cause I ain't trying to like, ooh nice. I ain't trying to give my dog a heart attack.
Right.
Oof.
That's
Look
a
at that
new
damage,
combo.
bro. Damn.
That's the one I just buttoned down this week. Alright, so, what made you pick weed YouTube content? I mean, yeah, the smoker, everything like that, but what made you want to openly be one on YouTube?
You know, that's a really good question. Because I feel like the gaming crowd is really like, how do I put it? Like it's just really oversaturated at this point. Like
Yeah.
it's impossible, in my opinion, to be like a big YouTube gamer with
Yeah.
all these people. And like that would mean that I'd have to dedicate my life to like one game to actually make it.
Like
you know
me.
what I mean? Yeah, like I would have to pick a game and like that would be it.
Yep.
But with like doing weed and like Delta 8, like the options are so like versatile. Like I can switch it up so much. It's
So, I
easier
mean,
to do. and
I've
it's
tried
a
to
smaller.
flip
It's
through
not.
your video, though, about Delta 8 and Delta
Right.
9. I mean, and
Right.
I know a little bit about it, but it still kind of confuses me a slight bit. Not
Right.
entirely. 'Cause I never knew about it until I seen your video. I'm like, what the fuck is Delta 8 and Delta 9? And like, I've been a smoker for a while on concentrates and shit.
Well, I mean, the only reason, bro, what's crazy to me about this is like what's really been like starting my YouTube career and what's making me blow up was the fact that I was at work one day and this fucking girl, it was at Fishtails, it's my like summer job. She like came up to me because we all smoked and she was like, oh, hey, have you heard about this? This guy in this gas station was all like, hey, we know you smoke weed, you should try this. It's like legal weed. That's what they told
Yeah.
her, right? So it's like a dab pen. And so she's like giving it to me to let me try it. And I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like it blew my mind. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
really did. I was like, what? And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to a gas station and I'm gonna buy it. And literally I bought it, did a little bit of a sample of it, and then I started doing hella research on it. Cause like, bro, with this kind of shit, like that's the worst thing about being in the category I'm in is I have to be like informative.
Oh yeah.
Like I have to know what the fuck I'm talking about or people know.
Exactly.
And it's a whole thing. And people still on my comment on my post like be like, you don't know what you're talking about? And it's like, okay, bro.
Yeah, it's one of those
I guess
people
I
that
should
you
just go
can
fuck
never,
myself.
if you don't agree with them, you know what I mean, automatically you disagree, you can't have a different opinion kind of thing.
So, but pretty much to sum it up to, like, Delta 8 is just, oh, nice, is it's like, it's weed without the psychoactive effect, which is what we love about smoking,
Right.
you know? So, like, to me, it gives me, like, a high, but, like, for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And there's only supposed to be, like, 0.3 THC in there. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I don't know if that's true, though.
Right.
But it definitely feels like there's a little bit more, but I can't actually do anything because I don't know the lab tests on it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen some that actually have it spelled out, like Delta 8. I mean, it'll show a certain percentage.
And then obviously Delta 9 is just regular THC, which is what we smoke. But I mean, I never thought that. Ooh, I never thought that. I definitely never thought that that would start my career.
Yeah, I mean, I seen it, like the views that you got on that one.
Like you can literally go back and see it, and then see that I made the like legal cart, and it got like 500 views in like 5 days, and I only had like 30 subs, and I shit my pants. And then I made that negative one, dude. I made that literally in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's my best video.
I mean, that kind of shows like what the what's it called, like what they're looking for in content, as in possible subscribers, or just what the people are searching these days.
Well, what sucks though, I will say, is that a lot of people are gonna think that I'm just gonna do content over that, but I'm not.
But I mean, I see the occasional video when people are asking you about another one, though. I think I've seen a couple comments in there whenever I'm commenting in your videos. Yeah,
for sure. People really love that shit, but like, that's not all me, you know? Honestly, my goal is... Oh, I fucked that up. My goal is to get, like, big enough on YouTube to, honestly, bro, like, make my whole brand of, like, pipes, bongs, papers. I want to make my own bud. Like, I want to be... like knee deep in the weed community. Like
that's why I told you to start fucking blowing glass, motherfucker.
Well, I'm just
saying, we had a big ass talk about that.
Like, it's such. Not only is the market for marijuana like one of the biggest cash grab markets right now. It's just like I know within the next 5 years that all these states are gonna start being legal. Like, it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna like. I just wanted to go ahead and get my foot in the door now.
Hey man, like I've ordered a pipe off Amazon already. I've been watching these people. Yeah, you know like I've been watching these people do this kind of content for years, bro. Like I've studied this shit. Like I know what's up. And now it's just a matter of hoping that it actually gets somewhere. Exactly. Which it looks like it really is. Every time I look, you're like another 100 subscribers up, and it's not like I'm maybe like every video you're putting up I look. Like, it's up like 50, it's up like another 25, it's up another 35. I'm just like, dang.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it gets me to where I want it to be. I really do. But
definitely good.
That would mean, like, I'm gonna be like constantly traveling to like legal states, and like that could be all videos in themselves. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's so much, like, there's so much shit I can do, and I don't have to play just one fucking game. Going ham with the Trunks. Yeah. All right, Trunks versus Gohan.
So I seen in the early days of your Twitter, before you got affiliate, you were really on Twitter a lot. You were posting a lot, and then once you stopped streaming, that's pretty much when your Twitter died too. So like, is that pretty much what you had Twitter for?
Yeah, I don't like social media. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, like, I hate it actually. I think social media is fucking wow. The read. I think that social media is seriously fucking bullshit, bro. Like, I like Facebook for the memes, but like the rest of the shit, like I hate that to be somebody, like you kind of have to be in tune with social media.
Yeah.
Like you have to know how to work it. And I'm not a good person at knowing how to work it, first of all.
I'm with you, man. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have a Twitter. The only thing I have is a Reddit.
I don't like it.
I actually believe it. Like,
it's always people just flexing on each other. Like, I'm not about it.
Yeah, it's not my thing. I mean, it's good for communication, but
yeah.
Believe it or not, man, that's That's BO10. So
Nah.
yeah, you won 6
damn.
and I won 4.
Hey, that's what's up, dog. Hey, damn,
So
that shit went by so quick.
I had a little bit more, but I normally don't do. But what I want to do is, I have a couple backup things, and one of the backup things was Would You Rather game, and I want to ask you at least one,
Okay.
just one of them. So, would
All
you
right.
rather keep your hands or keep smoking? Keep your motherfucking hands.
Like my
Never.
actual
Yeah,
hands.
both of
Like I
your
would have just
hands.
nubs.
Like the only thing, yes, the only thing you would have to learn. Like, you ever see that dude who rolled a
Oh,
joint
I've
with his
seen people
both
roll.
feet?
Yeah, with yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be
I mean,
you.
I've seen somebody rolling with nubs.
Yeah, that would be you. Yeah, I actually seen. But yeah,
But
you
I
would
can't
have
write. Like I can't even really drive that well. I'm gonna have to keep the hands, bro.
keep the hands, drop the green.
I'm gonna have to keep the hands, bro. I would, yeah. Like my hands are a necessity, especially
Alright,
for
makes
my
sense.
job, like my actual job right now.
Yeah, he's serving. Yep, I mean, it makes sense.
I don't know how good are prosthetic hands right now.
I have no. I mean, they have to be getting good.
Yeah, I can't afford that shit, so I'm gonna have to keep my hands for
Alright, good
sure.
to know.
That's hard, bro.
Alright, brother, I appreciate you joining me, man.
Thanks, man. I
I love
appreciate you
fun.
having me.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, same.
Alright, shout out yourself, man. Where can they find you?
YouTube ChilllyDilly, twitch.tv/ChilllyDilly, and then if you guys want to do the Twitter, you can. I don't really care.
And I'll have it in the description below for the links for people to click.
Big bet.
Alright, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed that BO10 with ChilllyDilly. The full battle records from the warm-up before, he definitely beat my ass. 11 wins to 6 from, beginning to end from our warm-up to now. But yeah, the actual BO10 was 6 wins, and mine were 4. So, I mean, it was a good time. We had a lot of great conversations. I learned a lot about ChilllyDilly, and I hope you guys did too. He's a really good dude, and I hope you guys see the next one. I don't know who it is yet, but catch you guys next weekend for this next BO10.